Rajma Biryani. Hi, welcome to Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana. This is Sonika and I'm here to show you the recipe for a biryani. So the biryani that we're making today is a Rajma Biryani. Let's take a look at all the ingredients that we need to make this. Boiled Rajma. The stock from boiling the Rajma, soaked basmati rice, brown onions, sliced onions, slit green chilies, ginger garlic paste, chopped mint leaves, thick yogurt, lemon juice, ginger juliennes, fresh coriander chopped, clarified butter or ghee, red chili powder, cardamom powder, garam masala powder, cloves, green cardamom pods, turmeric powder, salt, fresh mint leaves. Now that we've run through all the ingredients to make this recipe, let's start making it. So first let's heat a pan, and once the pan is hot, we're going to add some clarified butter to it. So once the oil is slightly hot, we're going to add in the sliced onions to the pan. Let's add in all of the sliced onions. We're just going to mix these around for a bit till the onions go soft. So now the onions have gone slightly soft. Let's add in the other ingredients to the pan. We're going to add some ginger garlic paste. Next, let's add in a few slit green chilies. So I've added around 2 green chilies cut into half. Let's mix this together. And now we're going to add in some other ingredients. We're going to add in a few cloves, around 3 to 4. A couple of pods of green cardamom. We don't want to go overboard because we're going to add cardamom powder as well. I'm going to add a little bit of red chili powder, a little bit of the garam masala powder. Let's add in some turmeric next. Let's add in a few of the ginger juliennes. We'll add some of the green cardamom powder, and we'll give all of this a mix now. To this, I'm going to add a portion of the brown onions that we've got, and the rest we're going to add to the rice over the biryani. So I've added a few brown onions to this, and let's mix this. At this stage, we're going to add in the rajma or the red kidney beans that we've soaked, and we've cooked them up till they're around 80 to 85% done. The rest of the cooking is going to happen along with the biryani. So let's add in the rajma and mix this well. Now I'm going to season this with some salt. And then we'll add in the stock in which we prepared the rajma. In case if you haven't managed to reserve this stock, then you could also use vegetable stock or just normal water. So now let's add this in. And now we're going to turn the heat on high and just let this come to a good boil. Like you can see, this has reached a nice rolling boil. And now we're going to add in a few more ingredients to this. We're going to add in some yogurt. We're using thick yogurt over here. So let's add in some of that. Let's give this a good mix. Next, let's add in some of the chopped mint and some of the chopped coriander as well. Let's mix this. Now this biryani is something which you could easily make. It's already a pretty easy recipe, but it gets a lot more easier if you have some leftover rajma left. You just need to layer some rice over it, and there you have the rajma biryani ready. But here we're showing you how to make it from scratch. Now I'm going to add some lemon juice to this. So around 2 spoons of lemon juice, and give it a mix. The rajma mixture has reached the right consistency, and at this stage we're going to add in the soaked rice. And now we're going to put the heat on simmer, and I'll add some of the mint leaves, a little bit of the fresh chopped coriander, and some of the brown onions. Let's also add in a slight sprinkling of some garam masala powder and a little bit of the cardamom powder as well. And finally, let's add some ghee to this. We're just going to drop in dollops of ghee throughout the biryani. What we'll do now is that we're going to cover this and we're going to let it cook on a low heat for about 10 to 15 minutes or till the rice is completely cooked and the rajma is nice and soft. It's been around 10 to 15 minutes and now we can take a look and see if our biryani is ready. So there's this overwhelming, typically biryani smell that's filled into the kitchen right now. The rice and the rajma both seem cooked and now we can get ready to serve this dish. So I'm just going to transfer the biryani into this bowl. And now we're going to garnish this, for which I've got just a handful of the fried onions. So let's add that on top. And a nice sprinkling of some fresh mint and fresh coriander leaves. Maybe a few ginger juliennes and just one whole mint leaf because I've got one with me. So here it is. What you just saw was a recipe for a Rajma Biryani, which is really great, really tasty, and it gets made pretty soon. So make sure you try this recipe.